wanted you to keep doing it because I'm going to take that as your screenshot.
I know.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's another Mix It Up podcast. I'm your host, Joel Hawkins, and of course, I'm here with my buddy
Joe.
Hey, you said it quick. Good job. Today, well, technically today is still yesterday and still the same day. But we just did, YouTube showed us a random performance of BTS, which was Magic Shop. So we decided, let's look and see if they have a music video for that. So they did. So we're going to do it now. Normally we would have done it in the same video, but we need more content separated between days. Yay. That's weird, but it's true. So we're going to go ahead and check this out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell notification so you know when new things are coming out. You go ahead and check out some other episodes. You know, we got marketing podcasts and we have some vlogs that are going to be coming out over the next month. So check back often. Check back soon. Let's have some fun. Let's see what we do. I didn't mean that to rhyme. How about you? Yeah. So Magic Shop. Music. Big hit.
Yeah, it tells you right there.
Mm-hmm.
내가 뭐랬어 이길 거랬잖아 믿지 못했어 이길 수 있을까 이 기적 아닌 기적을 우리가 만든 걸까 난 여기 있었고 네가 내게 다가와준 거야 I do believe your galaxy 듣고 싶은 너의 멜로디 널 은하수의 별들이 너의 하늘이 과연 어떻게 수놓지 날 절망 끝에 결국 내가 널 찾았음을 잊지 마넌 철벽 끝에 서있던 내 마지막 이유야 Live
내가 남기 싫은 날 영영 사라지고 싶은 날 오늘 하나 만들자 너의 맘속에 다
Here's the exchange. What you
문을
want?
열고 들어가면 이곳이 기다릴 거야 믿어도 괜찮아 널 위로해줄 magic shot 따뜻한 잔을 마시며 저음의 술을 얼른 보며 넌 괜찮을 거야 여기 magic shot So show me I show you So show me I show you So show me I show you Show you Show you
현대 장미꽃처럼 흩날리던 벚꽃처럼 지울된 나팔꽃처럼 아름다운 그 순간처럼 항상 최고가 되고 싶어 그래서 조급해 오늘 저도 있어 남자가 비경 일상이 돼버리고 목이었던 내 욕심은 내려 나 억제고 또 목줄이 됐어 그런데 말이야 돌이켜보니 사실은 말이야 나 최고가 되고 싶었던 것이 아닌 것만 같아 위로와 감동이 되고 싶었었던 나 그대의 슬픔 아픔 걷어가고 싶은 나
내가 남기 싫은 날 영영 사라지고 싶은 날 문을 하나 만들자 너의 맘속에 다큰 문을 열고 들어가면 이곳이 기다릴 거야 믿어도 괜찮아 널 위로해줄 magic shot 따뜻한 찬자를 마시며
Okay, I have a question.
With the J-Hope part?
Big Hit Music Official.
Mm-hmm.
It is Big Hit Music Official.
Mm-hmm.
So why was the last half of the video no one was speaking in concert with what the lyrics were being said?
I think because when they're talking about the show me, I'll show you, you're looking within yourself to overcome these things. So I think that was them looking within themselves.
Like showcasing past videos
Like
they've
memories.
done or parts of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I thought it was.
Yeah, because I was very confused. I thought for a second, somebody else made this and put it together. It's not an official music video. But then I looked and it says Big Hit Music Official, has the Big Hit logo at the beginning.
Because like with J-Hope, his part shows up and you see Hope Records and he's walking and he goes by the tailor.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming maybe he likes recording. Maybe he's like the fashionista person that's, all about the clothing and everything custom fit. And then, they're going on to the other members and showcasing different parts.
Okay. Well, I was just
memories.
I was just a little bit confused because I didn't know if it was something that a fan made and whatnot, or if it was an actual official video. It was an actual official video. Then I know they're just using like parts of their past videos to kind of showcase, showing that everyone, because the whole point of it is that they're trying to showcase we're just like you. We've made mistakes. We've done this. We've done that. The magic shop is for everyone to be able to exchange their fear and obscurity.
That's what they're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, so you just have to exchange it, become the better version of yourself and work towards that. Honestly, that's one of the best ways to live life, is to always wake up every single day or any time during the day. Not wake up every time. You get what I'm saying?
I take naps too.
Yeah, no. I meant like to look at yourself in the mirror and to be able to exchange that for a betterment of your own self, like being able to just be like, look, I can't just sit here and wallow. You can't just take these negative feelings and emotions and concentrate on them. Mm-hmm. Let them have like a part of little nook and crannies in your hearts and every counter sink to your soul, because that's what it'll be. It'll be a counterweight to everything that you're trying to accomplish, And it's not the easiest thing to do. The easiest thing to do is just let go and let chaos, anger, hatred, fear, and everything else just consume you.
Yeah.
That's the easiest thing to do. Like when I was growing up, every single day that I was being bullied or messed with or tortured or whatever, treated like crap, called different names, which, by the way, I guess it was because my mom always said I was a kind kid. I didn't really understand why they were acting like that. I never did anything to them, so I never understood that. And they always looked at me, and I know this is where a portion of it comes from, is that they look at their own weakness, but then they see other people and they see weakness within them. But it wasn't weakness. It's just they didn't understand the way I was. It confused them, so they assumed that it was weakness, but it wasn't. Every single kid who tortured me and screamed at me or yelled at me or tried to punch me, beat the crap out of me, and bully me, I forgave them the moment they did it, because my mom always said, you don't know what's going on in their life. There could be something horrendous happening to that kid. And even though she was literally like, Mama Bear, I'm going to go down there and beat the crap out of him, but she knew very well that there was stuff that was going on in kids' lives, and that's why they act out and they act a fool and everything else. And my mom loves Jesus, so she wants Jesus to know everybody else. So that's just kind of how it, or everybody else to know Jesus. So yeah, she was always like, turn the other cheek when people, and don't get me wrong, turn the other cheek does not mean take it. That's one thing I gotta let say.
Yeah.
Is it doesn't mean take it. It just means
just sit there and get beat.
Don't allow someone to make you react to their negativity, hatred, and anger. Forgive them. Move on. Exchange those negative emotions for ones that better your life, for ones that better your existence. You're human. You're going to screw up. You're going to fail. That's just a part of life. Understand that.
I just realized I can't remember who exchanged it, but it looked like it was a picture that didn't make sense, and I think it was the negative of the picture.
Oh, that's good. Wait, no, they exchanged it and received the negative?
No, they exchanged the negative, but it was a negative of a picture because I thought it was like a lollipop and other things that they gave back.
Freaking clever.
Yeah.
That's actually very clever.
Okay, sorry.
Good job. I didn't even notice it. I saw the box with the key in it.
I was waiting for the exchange, and then when it came up and I saw that, and I was like, what the hell is that?
I saw the box with the key in it, which I know you were happy because you were like, if they don't do an exchange with a box.
They had to.
So you got it. Yeah, if they hadn't done it, then you'd have been like, where was the exchange, man?
It's all about exchange. I need a box.
There had to be a metaphor for it. It had to be in the video, which, it was. So, by the way, good job, guys. Art direction, everything. It was great. Again, the last half I know is like pieces of previous videos, I think, because they looked younger. So I assume that's what it was. But
makes more sense.
Yeah. But or they were moments in their life when they put out a part of a video where it was the most honest. I don't know, maybe they were most vulnerable during those moments. Like the one with all the cell phones and constantly being around them and everything was obviously like a nervous to all the attention you might be getting. I don't know. I maybe I'm looking too deep into it. I apologize. But yeah, just exchange that negativity for things that matter more. And you're not going to be perfect. Everyone's going to fail. You know, you're not going to be able to exchange every single time. You're not going to be able to exchange everything. You're going to keep some of that sorrow and that sadness and that anger, and it sucks. But just don't let it grow. Don't let it take over every single aspect of your life. Don't let it just fester. It's never good, because if anything like that negativity takes root and festers in you, that's when it starts to come outward and affect others. You don't want that on your conscience. I have many friends who just 20 years later are like, I'm ashamed of the way I acted as a kid. I didn't mean to treat you like that. I didn't mean to, dude, I get sick to my stomach every single day. And I'm like, I know, man, you like literally tortured kids for like 6 months at the beginning of every single year. And then you'd eventually get kicked out. And then you'd spend the rest of the 6 months being at home, and your parents would beat the crap out of you. So I get it. But, yeah, I mean, look, we all go through some crap in this world. We just got to look out for each other and try to be the best that we can. You can't do everything for everyone. I will say that, though. I will say that, though, because there's a limit. There's going to be people who are going to take advantage of that. They want to use you as a crutch.
There's a lot of people that'll do that.
Yeah, they want to use you as a crutch emotionally, financially, physically. They want to use you as a crutch to help them gain a better footing. And you can't do that, because honestly, what it really boils down to is you want them to be able to pick themselves up. You want them to be able to be successful and have like a win. It's so much better when a win is not attached to, well, you wouldn't have been able to do that without me. That is such a horrible feeling, you know? It's better if it's, you know, you struggle and you climb and you reach that summit and you're like, holy crap, this is awesome, you know? Like, we've gotten many people who've talked to us about our channel, and even like we just had a comment like a couple of days ago. It's like, hey, what happened to the videos that you used to have thousands of views every video? And it wasn't just BTS. We did a lot of other stuff, K-pop and, you know, rock and heavy metal and, you know, rap, hip hop and a whole bunch of other shit. But it was like, you used to have thousands of views and now you don't have anything. There's been 3 in the past 2 days or whatever. And I was like, well, we're trying to do broader topics. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to grow the channel into something that's not just one-sided of one thing, you know? Very hard to do that, though, because mainly marketing and everything else is made for just go for niche. Don't do everything. Go for niche. I don't know. It's all crazy, man. It's absolutely bonkers. But, no, man. You're gonna fail. You're gonna have issues. You just gotta step up your game and keep working, hustling, put your nose to the grindstone, and be smart. Work smarter, not harder. And that means working on yourself too. What's up? What do you think? Any additives to the topics?
No, I think we covered it.
What do you think about the art direction? I know the first half is different than the last half, but
I liked it because I was able to figure out what that damn picture was. Because it was in my head. I was like, what was that? I don't get it. Everything else made sense in it. Oh,
it all makes sense now. Yeah.
Couldn't understand it. It was a negative. That's why it looked weird.
That's actually really cool, though. It's really cool. It was a good idea. I mean, it's when you think about it, it's like, yeah, of course you do that. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
But it's like, you think about it, it's like, but would anybody really have thought about that?
Now I wonder what the picture was, if the picture itself was something negative and the negative of the negative.
Yeah, so super duper. Because the opposite of a negative is a positive.
Change it.
Change that shit. Anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell notification so you know when new things are going on. Sorry, that was a little intrusive. I apologize.
That was a lot of intrusive.
There's a lot of intrusive. Did my face get bigger on the screen? I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah. It made a glare.
Oh, now my giant forehead. But as always, better health, better wealth, my friends. Have a good day. Check out some videos. Have a good time. High five each other.